Hi, friends, and welcome to our Thursday connection call. It is January 26th, and we have world tours starting this weekend for Region 1, and including our Phoenix location. I am super excited. My team is doing a small retreat on the front end, so that starts today. And so I feel, oh no, Kaylee not, oh, Kaylee said her audio is funky. She's going to leave and rejoin. Um, anyway, so we have a retreat starting today, and I am definitely almost prepared. But I am so excited that we get to connect in person. All right, Kaylee's coming back. Let's see if the reconnect helped. All right, Kaylee, talk to me, Goose. Can you hear us? Thumbs up. Great. Love it. Cool. So today, I saw a couple cool posts and I wanted to ask, well, specifically Kaylin, because you are here, you had a really awesome post that you shared. Oh no, her head isn't on. Wow, what a jerk I am. I'm so sorry. Sorry, Hedwig. This is me being so scattered today. But Kaylin, can you share with us the posts that you made about like your favorite picks and what kind of traction you got from it?
Yeah, so I am finding creative ways to change the number of my goal for this trip. And so one of those was to make like an essential starter kit for customers if they don't want to do wax. So I went through and I thought about like, what do I use all the time? It's not my wax and warmers. So I picked mini fan and pods, fragrance flower for the bathroom, and Scentsy Fresh and Counter Clean. And that totaled like 63. So it was still like in a reasonable price range for most people. For that particular post, I did not actually get any orders from it. But in the comments, I put a pre-filled cart with all those items in my favorite scents. And previously I had done that with the coffee wax bundle, and I had actually gotten some orders because all they have to do is click the pre-filled cart and then check out. And it's super easy.
Okay, so taking notes here. Let me find a paper. I'm loving how you're using the pre-filled cart. I never thought to use it that way. So pre-filled cart in comments.
Yeah, I've used the garbage truck is behind me. I've used the pre-filled carts too. Like I've seen it from.
Oh no, you froze.
I'm going back home. I'm almost back home. Tell me when you can hear me.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. I had seen some other leaders use the pre-filled carts when they link something in their stories, like around Christmas with the wall fan and the pine pods. So that's where I got that idea to keep doing it. But I just try to make things super easy for customers because everyone says, oh, I'm going to order, but then they forget and then never go place an order. So if I can make it super simple where all they have to do is click a link and enter their card information, and even that, sometimes it's already saved, then they're checked out in like 2 minutes.
And remind me how long that pre-filled cart lasts.
I don't know, actually, because I have deleted the items in the pre-filled cart and made a new pre-filled cart, and I think they can still go back to it. Like, I'd be curious to go back to some of my posts from like December and see if they can still see those.
Yeah. I mean, that's just like such a small tweak that is a huge game changer because so many people are overwhelmed by going to the website because we have a ton of options. And so if you can narrow it down and help avoid getting lost in the search process, that's such a good idea.
Okay. I do love that they just added the search feature though. From the news this morning, they said you can like filter just everything purple or everything red. Like I get people at events and things that are like, oh, show me all your purple warmers. And I'm like, butterfly something. Yeah. So that's really cool.
Yeah, those new filter options are super rad. And something even awesomer is that they are going to use that same technology on our workstation end soon. So that when you search for something in the stinking news tab or the training station, it's gonna be more accurate and you're gonna be able to filter and it's gonna be magical. And I cannot wait for that because I don't know about you, but the training station specifically drives me bananas when I'm trying to find something and it doesn't pull up with the word that's like even in the title of the article or the training. So I'm really excited that that technology is going to transfer over to our workstation end.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Wow. I think you might have just changed my life today. And I just want to say thank you.
I want to say, I just went back to my VIP group, and on December 14th, did the like soft, fresh winter scents, and that bundle is still accessible through pre-filled cart. And my favorite 6-pack from Bring Back My Bar from January 2nd is also still accessible. So those links appear to not expire.
So I'm wondering if they only expire if you are logged into your account. I remember there being some caveat about it not lasting forever. Or maybe that's just when you get the email reminder when you're logged in. I can't remember, but that is really good intel that that can just kind of live there.
Yeah, it seems like when I've added things to my cart, they do disappear after a certain amount of time. But as long as I have that link that I've shared as a pre-filled cart, then I can go back to it. So this is from like 6 weeks ago, and it's still sitting there, but it's not in my regular bag when I go log in to shop.
Okay. Interesting. Thank you so much. I love that. How close are you to your goal?
Me?
Yeah.
2146, 2,146 points.
Okay, awesome. How are you feeling about it?
I was just talking to Kaylee about this last night. I'm like, this close thing, screw it, I'm done. But like she reminded me, and I know, the worst that'll happen is I'll just have a better paycheck. I'm still very, very proud of myself because I have like double the points that I ended last year with. So that's
Yay!
cool. I'm very proud of that, though I'm gonna kick myself for a few weeks if I don't get it, just because that's who I am.
Yeah. Was it last week or the week before where I wasn't even gonna try for it, and then I was like, screw it. I don't care if I'm 10,000 points away or whatever I was. What did I start at? I started off at 11,894 points away.
And where are you?
I am currently 9,171 away. So it is not impossible, but it's not probable. But I am going to keep working as though I'm going to earn this incentive. And worst case, if people don't want to shop this month or don't want to host this month, I will work toward booking toward next month to start front loading my calendar. Because the worst that's going to happen, yeah, is my paycheck is just going to be better.
Kaylee just sold like 4,500 in a week or 3 weeks.
All right, it's Kaylee's turn to unmute and go.
So after our call last week, I was it Katie that was saying she was making the vulnerable post, and then Caitlin was making the post, and I was like, fine, I will do it. And I've not been super great with follow up, but I still have like loyal customers. And I started off before the flash sale. I think I had 700 PRV, and then now now I'm at it'll be 5,000 after this order that I'm putting in.
That's
And
amazing.
it's just posting daily, like not spammy salesy posts, just like, hey, I'm working for this. And I would really love your help if you want to buy some stuff or if you need some stuff this week.
That's so rad.
I think I am 400 and something away from getting level 2.
Fantastic. So that's like gonna happen, right?
Yeah, it better. I'll be real mad. Real mad.
That is so exciting. Congratulations.
Well, thank you very much.
Okay, so how are you guys going to keep this mindset shift going forward? Like, you know what can be done, even if there's not a flash sale. What's your plan to perpetuate this momentum?
I think I need to work with authentic posts and having a social media presence, because social media has just been awful for me the past year and I haven't wanted to get on it at all. But then I get on it and I'm myself and I post things and I share stuff, and then people interact and it results in customers and sales.
Yeah.
Kaylin?
I don't know. I've been trying to think about this since last night because we were joking saying we're gonna have like 12 ARVs this month, but like this has been my third highest month in 2 years.
What?
And like it's crazy, and it's not even as high as I would love it to be, but I mean that's whatever. But being this, and my husband was telling me last night, he's like, you know what, you're right, people aren't buying, it's right after just Christmas. And I'm like, no, but you're wrong, because it's right after Christmas, and yeah, this is my third highest month. And he's like, so then keep doing it. And I'm like, very, very deep wisdom right there. And so and I didn't even have a lot of parties this month. And so I think that I have to keep this same momentum, but put it into parties so that I can keep growing and and stop tiring out my warm market. I tried to have 4 parties and went to 0, literal 0 orders. And yet I still managed to do this. So then I just need to keep that in my mind that I am capable and it is possible. I joined DSGC, the No Shame Sales Game program, and just trying some of the ideas there. I'm not even as consistent as I should be with that program, but chatting with Dawn, she's in there. And so her and I have had some conversations about ways to be more real and present, kind of like what Kaylee's talking about, getting on and being yourself. So I got the Stories That Stick book, and I'm hoping that will help me too, because I saw a little sneak peek from Mexico. But I'm determined. This is my only source of income, and I need to make it happen. So I want to make it happen.
Awesome. I love that. And I think, the biggest thing is just making sure that you stick to it. So I've finalized my world tour presentation. That's in 2 days. And, but that's besides the point, right? So remember that 90-day goal challenge that we talked about a couple months ago, and you guys have the link in your thingy thing. It's in both groups. It's in Nomad Tribe and Team Ohana Hala. I added a page, so I'm probably going to update that, but I added a page that is the fail plan. So you have your vision, right? Then you have your plan to help you get to the vision, but the fail plan is to help you overcome any obstacles before they happen. Things that are known, right? Obviously, sometimes life's going to throw stuff at us and it's going to be unexpected. So my current 90-day goal, I am on day 25, because I started on the 2nd. And I knew going into this that I would be gone for a week in Mexico. I would be gone for my daughter's birthday, and I would be gone for the retreat that starts today through Sunday. And so you write down your obstacles and what your strategy or plan is to overcome them or work with them or through them, around them, by planning ahead. So this is a big part of my presentation on Saturday, but I feel like it's really applicable when you have that momentum going forward and being able to keep it, knowing that you have a schedule already, right? I plan in 30-day chunks. You know what your next 30 days is going to look like, right? So making sure that you account for those so you're able to move forward and keep pressing with your plan. Does that help? Yeah. I mean, especially because you've got the kids at home, right? You've got a lot going on. You probably know your husband's schedule to tie it up, put a bow on it, know what's going to happen. So when things happen, you're not like, I was not expecting that. That was so unexpected, came out of left field. You know what's going on. Yeah. Yeah. Cynthia, you said a couple things in the comments and I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. You just said yes. So I'm excited that yes, you have exclamation marks. Shoot, I'm sorry, girl.
Her yes is about the kids at home. Her and I were just talking, I think last week, about like, she was saying, how do you do this with your kids around? Like, when do you find time? So we were talking about ideas to do like 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I started with a 60-hour a week full-time job out of the house.
60?
And yeah, I was working 60 hours and then travel. So,
wow.
But I still managed to get to Superstar Consultant while doing that.
Yeah.
I didn't pay that title, but I got the title. And I mean, I've been pushing, I've been hustling. And so her and I have been talking a lot about that because we, like, right now she's in a very similar place from when I started.
Got it. So my favorite thing to do is just focus on the 5 things, right? That 5x5 checklist. Just focus on those 5 things, especially when you have limited time. If you have 5 10-minute chunks, okay, 10 minutes is going to be making your post. 10 minutes is going to be, you know, following up. 10 minutes is going to be making new connections, especially if you do want to have a social media heavy business and grow organically. That's just like something personally that I'm like, okay, I can check those off the list. Those are intentional actions for my business. Make that happen. There's something else I was going to say. Nope, it's gone. I bet it was good too, you know? Okay, so you guys have been making posts. You've been being real online with social media. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So there's 5.5 days left. And yes, I did just use my fingers of the month. We're not giving up, right? We've still got goals to hit. Are you going to keep just doing the same thing? Is there anything you're planning to like throw a wrench in there just to spice it up? Or are you just going to keep being consistent?
I ran a 10-bar special, which I sent it out to all of my project broadcast people. And that was a lot of it, a whole lot of it. I think I'm going to keep doing the same thing. It seems to be working very well right now.
You know, and honestly, like, it's probably not the best idea to try something new. Not saying you can't, but oftentimes our brain gets
Like,
pulled into like, okay, this is new, but what if it goes wrong? And then it goes down this other path and then tries to talk us out of it because our brain's a lying liar.
Mm-hmm. And it gets overwhelming, then you don't do anything.
Relatable. Oh man, yes. Yes, 100%. What world tours are you guys going to again?
Houston.
Houston. Kaylee, are you not going?
No, I've got a CASA thing that came up in Houston that I'm helping plan.
Okay.
I know. And it's my mother-in-law's birthday.
Oh, yikes. Yeah, you don't want to miss that.
I'm quitting. I'm quitting. My sponsor's not supportive.
Well, I was going to go to the Dallas one and then it was sold out. And so still. When's the Dallas one? What day is it? I have it written down.
So there's
The
with the sold out locations, there's no walk-in space.
There is. Okay.
No. So SOL. Cynthia's going to Orlando. She did a birthday bundle that she didn't get anything from. She's going to send an email and push for possibly the 10 bundle goal. The 10 bundles of the things. I think
The 10-bar bundles.
10-bar bundles. So what I did, I ended up doing a 10-bar bundle kind of at the beginning of the month. For my locals, I did 10 bars, but for my non-locals, I did 9 bars because I did a 6-pack and a 3-pack, and I just took a couple bucks off. So they were still getting a deal, but then it was direct ship and it was less stress on me to then package them and send them. Granted that I'm not able to send little extras, but I'm trying to get rid of a lot of the fluff in my business. And so by doing that, it helped me eliminate a major process, especially with the traveling and stuff I already had planned. Birthday bundle of my favorite items that equal your age. That's fun. That's a fun idea.
It was really cute.
That's what got my inspiration for my essential bundle. was Cynthia's post.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Ariel, when you did the non-local nine pack,
Uh-huh.
did they still pay the whole $10 shipping and then you just knocked off some price from the bars?
You have a really good question, and I am going to find what I sent them.
Send that.
It's
Okay,
been
will you
weeks.
private message me that since this
No,
will be on
I'll totally
YouTube?
I'll totally tell you. It's fine.
Okay.
Because as we know, this is a personal special that should be communicated one-on-one with your customer
One-on-one.
should you choose to implement this pricing. Okay. It is a bar special was $45 plus shipping, no tax for 9 bars of their choice. But there was a plot twist this time. I made them choose 3 bars if they were non-local that were from the bring back list, and 4 bars if they were local from the bring back list. So then hopefully they'll find something new, fall in love with it, and potentially get a club subscription out of it, right? Or at least another order. So, but they had to be non-licensed. There was, the other caveats, but it was $45 plus shipping, no tax. So what's that? 30 plus 47 plus, so it's $2 plus tax off. So I think I was out less than $5 per non-local.
Okay.
And I'm probably going to do that from now on if I do the bar specials, because it just is so much easier. And they're still getting a deal. Unless they host a party, they're not going to get a better deal unless there's some super rad clearance sale. But then it's not always bars of their choosing. So
yeah, that was something that I was trying to work out in my brain last week because most of my customers are actually in Tucson. Like probably half of my customers are in Tucson.
dang.
And which is where I grew up. Like I lived there for 20 years.
Oh,
and so Kaylee was recommending like finding a point person to do like bulk pickup, which I really think I might try. Because then I have a bunch of people in your area next and like all the way up to Holbrook. So I wish I had more spotty like pickup people that don't want to join, but would be willing to like get a free 6-pack for being the pickup person.
Yeah. And all they would have to do, like you just send the bags, like, get the dollar bags, send them, and they get some free Scentsy out of it. That's a really good idea. I like that a lot, especially with your customer base being so big here. Why not?
Yeah, it's huge. Like all my family and friends that have hosted and spread their networks are all there.
Fun.
And most of them are like Southeast Tucson. So really they're not even spread out that far.
Okay.
Maybe I'll try that.
I think it's a good idea. Cynthia is asking in the comments, she needs to talk about the mystery box deal from the flash sale. What are your thoughts? And have you had an issue with customers not liking them? One of her customers received 2 Christmas theme big warmers.
I only had 1 mini warmer mystery and 1 full-size mystery, and everything's good. But I did see some consultants that were like buying out the warmers from their customers that didn't like them. I don't recommend that because then you're going to get stuck with something that they knowingly bought a mystery item.
Right. And I think that's where the hard part comes in is like it was a mystery bundle, 2 full-size mystery warmers. So now there are some caveats where people are able to exchange, like the share your song awesome microphone warmer. You probably can't see it. That microphone warmer, it should not have been sent out. That was an unintentional mistake. So if somebody got that, they can change it out. Or if somebody got the Canada Day warmer and they're in America, that shouldn't have happened. So that's a swap out. But 2 Christmas warmers, like maybe offer them a half price warmer with your perpetual party reward the next time you close out. Because then you're not out of pocket anything. They're getting a warmer they want at half price. And maybe even say, hey, that like even if you want to save it for the new catalog, you can do that. Or in February, whatever your goals are, if you're closing a party, I would just offer that I'm so sorry you're not happy with your warmer. It was mystery, and I know a couple other people who got the same things. Unfortunately, they're not able to do exchanges, but if you want a half price, or if you want another warmer, I would love to gift you one at half price. As long as it's not licensed. You know, normal caveats. But I would just offer that. Good customer service, and you're not out anything, and they did sign up for a mystery. You know? Yeah. If they're local, no, I wouldn't even change it out. I'm trying to get rid of stock. Don't offer to change anything. You know, they could also sell it or gift it. Do they have a Christmas fanatic in their life? Save it for a gift.
Yeah, or like a white elephant gift exchange. That's a real good white elephant exchange.
Ooh. Don't worry, you only have to hold on to it for 11 months.
Christmas in July exchange.
Oh, Christmas in July, fun. You could, okay, if you wanted to swap it out, if they're local, you could reserve it for a Christmas in July event, Battle of the Hosts, or a gift for the first person who reaches a $500 party. You could do that if you wanted to. You got options, but I would not, if you don't want to hold onto stock, or if you don't like the warmers either, just offer a perpetual party reward. Yeah.
I got the heirloom.
Unless it's an heirloom.
No, I got the heirloom warmer. It's so pretty.
I'm not sure which one that is.
It's very basic, but it's very pretty.
It's very basic, much like myself.
It's like cracked white enamel, and then it's got like doily print inside on the outside of it.
Oh, I think I saw a photo of that one. Oh, the box. Yes, I can tell that it's old because of that.
Yes, I know. I was like, oh, cool. It was my first like super old Scentsy warmer.
Well, that's fun. I didn't get any mystery bundles myself. Again, I'm trying to get to not hold on to stock, and I am very proud of myself for not giving in. Also, some of them were already sold out by the time I got in because my wait was very long. That made my choice easy.
I didn't get any bundles either. No mystery bundles.
Yeah.
I got enough warmers.
Yeah, I got one mini warmer that was on sale because I figured that could be like a fun gift. I want to get back into doing home parties and bingos and things. And so I figured like that could be a gift or a hand soap, but I got stuff that I'm going to use if it doesn't get gifted. So I'm trying to be more intentional about that because I think for the longest time, between starting my business overseas and having a scarcity mindset there, and then coming back here and doing events and then not doing events, and then going into the COVID times and the scarcity because our product sold out so dang fast, I think my mind, I'm trying to get out of the I need to buy things so people can have things. Just personally speaking, I'm working through those struggles. So if you are too, we're in this together, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, so how else are we feeling about the end of the month or even going into transition months?
I'm just surviving the last week of this month, and then
Okay, so
I'll worry about transition.
Okay, I love that.
Calm down.
Okay, so we're just gonna focus on January. I love this so much. Did you guys get the new warmer of the month? I know last week we unboxed it. I unboxed mine because I hadn't yet. Did you guys get it? Is it your vibe or did you pass?
I loved it, but I'm not going to buy it. I think I have 20 warmers in this area. It's a large area, but I can't do anymore.
No,
I meant to cancel it and I forgot to cancel it, so I got it.
Oh shoot. Ugh. Okay. So it's really pretty. Do you know anybody who loves that?
It's cute, but it's not my style, and I don't know that I know anybody whose it is. But maybe if I promote it, somebody's like, "Ooh, super cute! You want half price? I'll give it to you."
No, sell it for full price, but say, hey, I have early access and you can have this warmer before anybody else who's not a consultant. I'll ship it right to you. Here's the price.
That means I have to do that in the next like couple days.
You know
But
what?
yeah.
We'll do it. You know what? We're gonna do this
That's
tonight.
how we feel about it.
I'm gonna set an alarm. We're gonna do it tonight, Jen.
Okay. Can you say hi?
Hi, friend. Hi. Hi. Oh, I miss you. Okay, let me set the
your
alarm.
besties? Say your besties?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you remember them from you?
Is there anything else you guys want to chat about today? Like, hi, how are you, sir?
I'm good.
Good. You look happy.
Sorry. Sorry, they needed to say hi.
It's okay. I needed it too. What else do you guys want to chat about today? It's like, how do you plan to party moving forward? Do people want Facebook still, or are they like, Facebook is dead, I'm out, I'm done? I know, Kaylin, you've been doing the pocket parties. Have those been successful?
Not really.
Great. Okay.
I like they're really easy to make once I got a template from online, and I plan to be more consistent with it for the new catalog, because then I can just like start over with just that. But even giving them something to say with the link, with every, like in my Canva scrolling party, everything is linked, like the diffusers are linked, whatever, and it's still not breezing through, bringing through like a lot of orders. So I don't know. I've been pairing them with my parties just to see like how many people might jump forward and order, and just saying like, do you want to skip to the good stuff? Check out this fast-paced party. And then I still have all the other posts going though. I have a question we could chat about.
Yeah.
How do you inspire like 2 to 6 people to get certified in the next 5 days?
So I did a fun thing with some of my people. We did race to certified. And a couple of people just weren't quite engaged. They didn't engage like the plan was, right? But one gal, she got certified, and so she rocked it. So we did a separate group, and I obviously, with a couple people not engaging, I'm not sure if it worked. I think if the people want it and are ready for it, it will work. But you could do a quick race to certified group and offer a prize, or just have it be a fun encouragement game. Or just see what they want in their business and where they are. I think sometimes we feel the pressure, especially during the incentive period, to help them, and we want to help them grow and promote and get that permanent pay raise. But if their desires don't match up with ours, it's hard to kind of figure that out. So ask them where they are. Just be direct. Say, hey, I have a leader question. Can I put my leader hat on? I got a question for you. Do you want to try and certify by the end of the month and have a rad paycheck with your permanent pay raise? I think being an Enneagram 9, I like to keep the peace, and I like to maintain a conflict-free zone. And I also over-explain myself. And so I have a hard time keeping it simple and not describing every aspect of why it would be awesome and wonderful. And if they don't want to do it, it's totally fine. That's how I am.
I think something that I experienced a lot when I actually had new people is they were afraid of disappointing me. So I also want, like, at any point that I was trying to talk to somebody about it, I always tried to come from a place of, I don't care what you do. Like, I do, but I don't care. Like, it's not going to hurt my feelings. It's not going to disappoint me, because my team was made up of my friends, you know, so they wanted to feel like they were helping me and not disappointing me. And so then when they weren't, you know, selling or certifying or whatever, I felt like, or they felt like they were disappointing me. So I think important too is making sure like you come from a place of non-judgment. I don't know the word.
That is such a good, I love that. I think you're right. A lot of people carry the weight of others' expectations. And if we make it clear from the beginning, like, this is your business, I'm going to help support you how you need. I need you to be honest with me and honest with yourself. Don't just say what I want to hear, but what do you want? What do you need? And we'll go from there. Because I have a lot of people who just like ghost me because I am assuming it's me, that they're trying to, again, not disappoint, but I don't care. I'm here to help serve them how it fits in their life. And maybe my approach is wrong. So we talked about at leadership, we talked about your intention versus your execution. And my execution is not always great. So without trying to over explain, I then try and backtrack of, explaining. And my execution is not great, but I am working on it. But I think making sure that your intention is clear and executing it simply. Was that helpful?
Yes, I'm currently typing a group chat to 7 of my girls that are close-ish to certified to
Awesome.
say, do you want to try and do it for the end of the month? And I'm going to offer them a pack of catalogs or something for the new season.
Awesome. I love that. That's a great incentive because that's fewer business supplies that they have to buy out of pocket, right?
Yeah.
I love that. There's something else I wanted to chat about. Is there anything else you guys want to chat about while I rack my brain? I'm looking forward to seeing the whole catalog and getting my hands on the things, right? Because World Tour is this weekend for us, right? So we get to see the catalog. The catalog will be launching, usually they launch the digital catalog around the time that World Tour happens. So what are you hoping to see? Are you hoping for a returning fragrance, a returning product, or what are you guys hoping for?
I'm kind of hoping for new product types, considering all of the ones that they're removing.
So
I don't know what that.
Do you know why they're removing them? Did you read the stuff?
I saw that they're going into like special collections, but I was like honestly shocked about the bath soak and the sugar scrub because I feel like those actually sell through catalog.
The reasoning is because the percentage that those make up is so minuscule of the sales, and they do better as a special edition. And so they're working on, so many of us working on simplifying the catalog, because if we have so many dang products to talk about and it takes us an hour to go through the catalog, like at a home party, or takes us forever in a Facebook party, it becomes overwhelming for the customers and then us, because we have to know so many things all at the same time. And so they're simplifying it because they're like, the money makers, right? Warmers and wax, our pods, diffusers, oils, like all the big systems are the money makers. And so their goal is to have us get back to the simplification of the catalog, being able to focus on those products and then sprinkling in those products that people still love, not as much, but bringing them back to help boost sales throughout time. So I love that they're simplifying. I sell almost zero pet stuff. I sell almost zero body stuff. Mostly it's whatever I buy is what I sell. I have very few customers who like any of those lines. So it makes sense if other people are experiencing. I know there are some anomalies, like the soak. People freaking love the soak. Great opportunity for them to stock up.
Maybe I'll have more. Yeah, I'll have more than 17 PRV in February just because of Scentsy Soak.
Yeah, I think you're gonna do great.
And Scrub. Those are 2 that I sell actually like a lot of, but because I use them, so I about them a lot.
Yeah, and maybe that's part of the reason that they don't sell as well, because consultants have so many other products to focus on that they know people want the warmers and wax. That's a known entity. It's a trusted product. And so they focus on that, or the pods and the air purifiers and the diffusers. They focus on those. And so yeah, I think you're right. The focus is where the sales go. So I think that you are going to have fun finding a new focus, and I can't wait to hear what it is. Great, 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 great. Okay, something else I'm looking forward to, looking beyond World Tour, is SFR. And I know, listen, I know it's a ways away. I am so freaking pumped for SFR because last year, being the first big in-person event back, was so dang magical. And I am hoping that so many team members come who had that FOMO of missing out on the magic of it. How do you guys, wait, raise your hand if you've been to SFR. Okay, Kaylin hasn't. Cynthia, can you virtually or text in the chat, have you been to SFR? She has not. Perfect, great. So half of us on the call have, and half of us haven't. Do you plan to go? Those of you who have never been. I shouldn't say half of us, it's 2/3 have. That was math, you guys. Okay, yes, you're planning to go. Amazing. How do you plan to encourage your teammates and your friends to go? Like, what's the draw for you? You told your employer today, yay, awesome. What is your draw to go? Why do you want to go?
All those giveaways.
Right? Yeah. Good.
No, the hype, the encouragement, the vibe, like same reason that I'm really excited to go to World Tour. I know it's like mini version, but I haven't had an in-person World Tour either. So
I'm super excited for you to attend. I can't wait to hear how it goes. When is Dallas? No, Houston. When is
the
Houston?
11th.
Okay. I think one of my favorite parts, because it's going to become this annual thing, is our group gathering. The 3 groups getting together and doing something fun together. Like, that is my excitement, seeing friends, seeing teammates, and then having a larger connection than just us. Do you know what I mean? Knowing that there are other people beyond our circle that we get to hang out with and like meet in person. And I am so excited. So if you didn't get a chance to dress up with us last year, we're probably gonna do something dress up again. I just want you to be aware of that. It's just who we are.
Do you have any ideas for our dress up thing so far? Stuff that you're playing with, or?
Oh, 0%. I just know it's gonna happen, and you just better get excited.
I'm already
Kaylee,
excited.
we should
We
theme
threw
it off.
that together fast last year. Like we did that kind of last minute last year. So it'll probably be this, I mean, kind of the same, you know. But we don't know what the theme is for SFR yet. Like there's a lot of things that play into that, you know.
That's
Gotta
true.
figure
There's
it out.
lots of unknowns, and they're probably not even gonna tell us till after World Tour is over, which is
Oh,
understandable.
for sure not.
Want to know now?
What day is yours, Ariel?
Saturday.
This Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's exciting. Okay, so you have this Saturday.
Yeah.
Dallas is the 4th, and then Houston is the 11th. So, you know, next few weeks are going to be super exciting. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit. We were talking about it because our team is having a small retreat beforehand, and it starts tonight. So there's a bunch of us getting together tonight, tomorrow, Saturday, and then check out Sunday. So it's gonna be really fun. We've got an Airbnb. It's gonna be really similar to Bernie, with just that intimate, awesome connection. The house is much smaller, but it's still gonna be great.
Bernie was awesome.
Is it as weird? Is there as many weird rooms?
That's what I was gonna ask.
You know, I don't think so, and what a disappointment. So lower your expectations.
So it's not like 4 houses put together, like decor, furniture, all of it.
No. That's fun. But there is a pool.
Oh,
I don't know if it's heated, but there's a pool.
But it's also like in the 30s at night. So that pool is going to be
I gotta pack my suit. Shoot.
freezing if it's not heated.
Yep.
I need to start looking at Charlotte to see what the Airbnb sitch looks like in Charlotte, because I mean, I'm from North Carolina, but I've only ever visited Charlotte on like a day trip. I don't know what all that looks like. So I'm excited for SFR this year though. I mean, last year was awesome, but I felt like it was smaller than normal, which I think is maybe good, you know, but I'm excited for it. That it's on the East Coast. I think there's gonna be a lot more people there because we've never had an East Coast SFR, not really. I mean, we had Nashville, which was awesome, but I'm excited. Who did you already ask about incentive trip stuff? I'm sorry, I'm late, guys. I had a morning.
No, you're good.
Did you already ask about incentive trip stuff? Who's earned the incentive or taking it?
We asked about who's working toward finalizing their spots, but I didn't ask you guys if you guys are taking the trip, if you're taking SFR, what's your plan?
So Kaylee told you that she sold $4,500 in the last 3 days?
Oh yeah, we talked about it. Yeah. She was like, I'm a
Oh
boss.
yeah. Okay.
It was like a humble brag.
She is a boss. She is a boss. So I'm glad because I'm glad that she said that because yes, amazing. I don't know where we're going yet. I earned level 3 finally got that knocked, nailed in. But I don't know where I don't know where I want to go. I want to hear about all the different things. How are you doing, Ariel?
So I've earned level 2, and I was just telling them I'm like 9,100 points away from level 3, and so it's going great. It is possible, but not probable. And that's okay. I don't know if I'm going to take a trip though, because I don't think Donnie is going to travel. He's got a lot going on with work. And so like, if I go, if somebody's going to need to buy in, or I need to find somebody else who's just earned level 2, who's not getting a buy-in, and we room to get, I don't know. There are so many variables, and because there are 4 trips, that's just so many more options, and I am overwhelmed.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Dates for everything, like there, the 4 different dates, and technically 6 different dates because there's the other 2 region trips, and then Summit and SFR, and there's just a lot going on. And it's only January, and I'm already overwhelmed. But it's going to be a good sense of year, I feel like, because it's been a long time since we've been able to do all of the things. Yeah, we've not been able to do all the things in a year in 3 years now. I guess 4 years. That's a lot.
And we're packing it into the first 7 months. So
heck yeah. I'm ready for all the Scentsy spirit and like to see everybody, and I'm so excited.
So Kaylee, where are you planning to go then when you earn all your stuff?
It depends. Since it's only level 2, I need to make sure that they're gonna let us buy in, because I really don't want to go by myself.
So which trip do you want to take?
My husband is super big on beach things, and so we will probably do either Los Cabos or the cruise.
Awesome. Yeah. And Caitlin, which one?
Kids are like, a cruise?
What?
No, you can leave Dad.
I can't leave Dad.
You can.
Okay, go Caitlin.
That's so funny. There's only I think there's only 100, maybe more now, but as of like a week ago, there's only 100 level 3 earners. So I think there's gonna be plenty of room for buy-ins.
I thought I saw a number that was higher.
Is it higher now? I only saw it like a week ago, so it's definitely higher now. I just don't know what it is.
Got it.
Because it was only like 96 as of right after leadership.
Yeah.
For level 3.
Part of me really wants to buy into Monte Carlo, because how rad would that be? But again, Donnie's not going to go. Do I want to see if somebody will pay that to go with me? Do I go alone? I don't know.
That's the trip that I wanted, but it doesn't work out date wise for us. So Scott and I are trying to decide. It'll depend on the call, but there's part of me that thinks like Quebec would be awesome, because I think it's going to be smaller, and I've never been.
Beautiful. Yeah.
And I've heard that the resort is amazing. Or you do not have to twist my arm to go sit in Mexico all inclusive for a week. So that would probably be my second choice. Those 2. It'll be one of those 2, but the dates on the others don't really work. So that's kind of a bummer, but I'm excited. it just feels like a normal Scentsy year, and I'm ready for that. You know, like I'm ready for all those things.
Yeah.
So, but it's been like an amazing month. Has it been awesome for your group? Because it's been pretty awesome for our group.
I think it's been pretty good. The flash sale was definitely a hit.
Huge.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever sold that much in a day before. I mean, I don't know. I don't do daily numbers. You know, a lot of leaders do. I am not a daily numbers person. But I don't know that I've ever sold that much in a day before. It was such a good sale.
Yeah.
It was such a good sale. So
Yeah.
now I need to go do my thank yous. That's my job for this afternoon, is to do my thank yous. Because I told people if they bought, I would send them a sample packet. So now I have to go make up 45 sample packets. Like what? What am I going to put in those? What am I going to put in those? Like, I guess I could do a soak sample, like tell them a sample of all the things that are leaving, but do I risk getting them hooked on it? Maybe not.
Well, then they could stock up, host a party, and use rewards to stock up.
True.
I don't know.
Me either.
Good question.
Figure that out. What do I have enough of to make 45 samples? You know?
What do you have enough of? That's the best question.
It is.
Dish soap.
What'd you say?
Dish soap.
Dish soap. Listen, I'm sad about that one.
I love the dish soap, so I don't have enough to make samples of that because I use a lot of dish soap at my house. Like
Same.
I'm actually sad about the dish soap
Yeah.
because I like all my scents to match. I like all my bottles to match on my countertop. Like so that's kind of sad for me. But I do think it'll still come out with LTOs. Like I still think that it'll be an LTO thing. They'll still have cider melon, very snowy spruce, and you know, like I still think that it'll come out as an LTO with the cleaning stuff. It'll just because it's easy for us to make, you know.
Yep.
But
Kaylin,
it's just not gonna be a catalog item anymore, which stinks.
yeah, it does stink. Kaylin, tell us where you were going to pick for your trip before we forget.
I would have picked Cabo, but I would probably SFR because of getting passports in time.
Oh, passports. Girlfriend. Hey, this is a testimony though. Like when we find out where the incentives are, and if it's overseas, we get passports immediately if we don't have them. So next year, you could rush order them. They would be here.
You have time. You can totally still get a passport right now. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We've never had it before, so we don't we haven't even looked into it.
It's super easy.
Super easy. And honestly, like I only say this because it happened, but if you lose your passport within 48 hours of traveling out of the country, there is an emergency passport that you can get at the passport office in wherever. There is one in Dallas, so they can make you a same day passport if necessary. So I know that you can get one, but it takes like 8 weeks. So you absolutely have time. So if that's what you want, download the form, get your little picture taken. It's easy.
Don't let it stop
very
you.
quick.
If I get to level 2, I'll get on it.
Oh, is that going to be your stipulation?
Yeah.
Okay. When you get level 2, you're going to get your passport, and then you're going to come back here and say, hey guys, guess what I ordered? And we're going to be like, what? Yes, you did. We're going to circle back around.
When I get level 2. Okay,
yes.
Got it.
Yes. And then should you not, by any chance, you should also get a passport.
We'll see.
Have on hand, right?
We'll see.
Feels like a yes. What else are you guys doing this week? Just like hanging out, getting some orders in, making samples.
I'm renewing Ron's passport.
Wow. Apropos.
I personally got distracted with my wisdom tooth surgery and the flash sale, and I have not done my bring back my bar legwork like I should have for the month. So that's what I'm gonna try to push through. I mean, when I sent out those Scentsy Club packs because I did the quarterly ones at the beginning of the month. When I sent those out last week, there was a sample of my top 6 for all of those people.
Mhm.
But that's not all of my customers, obviously. But I really haven't talked about it a whole lot other than that. And so I could easily be like, I already have this much PRV this month. I don't really need to do anything else. Or I could not do that and continue talking about my book and, do the report and contact those people, because there are good cents in this round, there's still time for more club subscriptions or people adding to their club, time for more sales. So, and then I have a zillion retired bars at my house, like hundreds of them. And I have had a lot of people asking if we still have that 10 for 35 deal. I might do a spring clean special, like
That's a good
clean
idea.
out my office, as in get rid of those bars. Like, they didn't care what was in those packs, nor did they know what they smelled like. They knew the name of the scents. They didn't know, So I might go and see how many 10 bar bundles I can make up and run my own personal special and just get rid of that stuff, because clutter, right?
Mhm.
I did
Especially
the
since you
same
guys are
thing.
So I might do that.
I had a lady
like
miss out on 10 bar bundles, and I was like, look, come shop what I have at my house and I'll honor the 10 for 30. Just get it out of my house.
That's a good idea.
Because what is it doing sitting there? What is it doing sitting there? Nothing. It's not
Collecting
Getting
making
old
you
and
any
losing its
money.
scent. Getting
It's
old
not
and losing
making
its
you
scent.
any money sitting there. So, like, and the reality is I probably didn't pay more than half price for most, if any of it. I don't need it. I'm obviously not going to use them because I haven't up to this point. So, if you need someone to tell you to go through your office and clean out all the things, then this is me telling you to do that, because I'm going to do that this week. But so yeah, bring back my bar, and then getting ready for some sort of spring clean special, because I like to do the clean bucket thing in the 10% off month, because it's what, like $25, $25 for that clean bucket. And I sold a ton of them last year, so I'll do that again. But February's big. February is a big month, I feel like, and it's short, and it always feels like it flies between world tour and catalog change and what is it? The it's not
Transition.
double kit. What is it called? Enhanced kit.
Oh,
Yeah, it's transition month. So I feel like it flies. And I never feel like I have enough time. So I'm gonna try to not feel like I'm, chasing my tail the whole month. That's the goal, right?
That
So,
is a
like,
good
be ahead of
goal.
the
And
game.
let me know
So-
how it works out for you and any tips.
I mean, it doesn't usually, but I'm saying it out loud right now, so I'm gonna at least try, right?
I love that. No, I'm feeling the same. It feels like, oh my gosh, January is almost over, and what the heck am I doing with my life? I've got a decent plan in place, but it's still like, oh my gosh, January is almost over. We have 5.5 days left, and that is it.
Mhm.
It's going great.
But there's a lot of time. I mean, look what Kaylee did in 5 days.
Right?
Like, there's a lot of time left to still do all the things. So yes, there's not very much time left, but there's also so much time left. Like, there's a lot of time left to get done whatever it is that you didn't already get done.
Yeah.
So I try not to let myself be like, oh, well, because it's easy to do that. It's
So
really easy to be like,
easy.
well, like, my PRV looks good, and I did try some this month, but there's still a lot of time left.
I did try some. Yeah, I'm working through that. You know what, Jen? Let's do a power hour tonight or tomorrow. Let's do a power hour tomorrow. Great. Thanks, Maggie.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Well, guys, it's top of the hour. I appreciate your time. You guys are freaking awesome. I'm excited for World Tour and our retreat. And I'm excited for everybody else to go in the following weeks. But we'll see you next Thursday. Is anybody how close are you guys to your locations? Are you having to like travel and stay overnight somewhere? Or are you good to No, it's pretty close. You can just do daytime. Yeah.
We're doing 3 nights so that we can do a on Sunday.
Oh, I like that. That's super fun. Cool. Awesome. Well, have the best time, guys. And you guys can live vicariously through us for the retreat and plan for our SFR gathering. Yeah. Cool. All right, guys. Bye, Emma. See you guys later.